Hello, YouTube. This is RahriKnows coming inside from the Spiritual Trap House. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here today to do a personal live video. So this is a personal reading that I am doing. Um, and we're going to go ahead and jump into this. This is for a client of mine. Her name is Angelina. And she has a few questions about her spiritual journey. And also, she told me briefly about a story that she has with her son, and she just wants to know if they're going to be able to reconcile that relationship. She's a mother, so she cares about her child. Her child is 18. So let's go ahead and jump into this reading for Angelina. Angelina, how you doing? I hope you enjoy this video. If anybody's interested in a personal reading with me, you guys can definitely book. Follow me on my Instagram at RahriKnows, the same as my YouTube channel for more information. But let's see what's going on with Angelina. And we're going to go ahead and answer all of your questions. If you're already a subscriber, go ahead and hit welcome back. If you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So Angelina, let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's get these out because I am seeing we have the life experience card out, Angelina. We also have the Queen of Earth out here. We have the Four of Water. We have the Page of Fire. We also have the Three of Fire. We have the Five of Air. We have the Nine of Fire. And I'm going to break all of these down, of course. Two of Fire. The World. And we have the Three of Water. The bottom of the deck, we do have, you do have the Nine of Cups. All right. So the Nine of Cups is talking about you getting something, a wish of yours that is going to come true. I kind of feel like this is about you reconciling with your child. Maybe this is something that you've been praying for. This is also talking about your emotional and material needs being met. So let's see what's going on with you. I do see a lot of fire sign energy out here, a lot of fire out here. So this could be also talking about, I mean, you could know a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Angelina, but this could also be talking about like your spirituality and how creative you are and how much knowledge you know. So let's go ahead and really jump into this reading for you, Angelina. So what I am seeing that is on your heart space at this current time is a Towers moment, okay? So this Towers moment is talking about something maybe big that has happened in your life. It can be shaking. Towers moments are meant for you to move out of. It can also be maybe even feeling shocked about something. It can be, your own household, you know, troubles or things that conflicts that you could be going through. Like you said, your child did move out. I do see down here the type of energy that you're surrounded by and in right now is the Five of Air. So maybe feeling like, like what did I do wrong? This is, people's egos taking over, and somebody felt like they had to walk away from a situation. I see an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. So I even feel like, maybe you can be feeling like that. And I feel like maybe your child could also maybe be feeling like that as well. I do see them out here in this. They are showing up as the Page of Fire. This is somebody that's really creative. They feel like they do have a support system. They're trying to learn who they are. Some things they do feel like, I want to live my life. I remember being 18 and doing what I, felt like I could do whatever I wanted, which I did to a certain extent. You know what I mean? But this person is very outgoing. They're very confident. They don't need you like worrying about them all the time. That's like the energy that I feel from them. What you feel like is blocking and hindering you is the Queen of Earth. So the Queen of Earth energy is about someone that is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. This is about somebody that does make time for people around them. So I don't know if you've been the type of mother that has maybe always been maybe outside of the house. And when I say outside of the house, it could be because you are working, you know what I'm saying? But they're telling you to deal with your challenges in a kind like matter and try to understand everybody's perspective, and everybody's going to have different feelings and different thoughts on XYZ. Maybe you do work. Maybe some people feel like you do work too much, or maybe, you can know this person, this Queen of Pentacles person is an earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but it could also be a Sagittarius. So, Angelina, make sure that you look at your birth chart. I know that you know your rising and your moon and all of that. So go ahead and look at that. And if that's, in your chart or your personality, then all right? Queen of Earth person is the type of person that is get up, go get it. I'm going to get it by any means. Queen of Pentacles is the type of person that does everything for everyone, Earth sign, grounded, and I feel like making sure that everyone's material needs and things are met, period. What is the root cause to this is the Four of Water. So someone feeling like, or you feel like you maybe missed out on an opportunity. Maybe it was maybe their birthday. Maybe you felt like you didn't see them on their birthday. They're telling you to open your eyes to the possibilities. This can be like a stagnant energy, so you can be like maybe I'm waiting for this person to come towards me to say something. We can be in that energy where it's like, you need to come to me, or sometimes people do have that attitude. So maybe one or you. The reason why I say both is because below this outside influences is, I'm seeing two people, whether this is you and this person or your son and their best friend and whoever they could be possibly hanging around. So I see where it's like, oh, you come to me, because y'all are very comfortable in just being just comfortable. Fours are about a comfortable number. Four is about the home. Come home. You know what I mean? Come to the house and talk to me. The past. I see the past is the Page of Fire. So the Page of Fire, I feel like represents you and the child. On the side of them, like I said, this is about them wanting to, explore, live life. They're trying to figure out where they really fit in. They feel like no one understands them as far as you are concerned, even as far as like spirituality. I mean, the Page of Fire is somebody who's a foreigner. So even foreigner, maybe, you might deal with people, or your child might be another, race or ethnicity, or maybe, speak different, but they feel like it don't have to be even that, but it could be that, as far as communication wise, someone doesn't really know how to express themselves. It's probably a lot of different ways that you see in yourself and your child and your son, which may scare you to a certain extent, or may remind you of even their father. So even here with you, as far as your spirituality, I feel like you need to learn how to be a little bit more creative, especially in the way that you express yourself. Be confident in what you're saying, This is about you starting maybe a new exciting endeavor. Maybe you have a new idea. Maybe want to start a new project. Spiritually, maybe also even wanting to grow spiritually. You do have people and support people who are kindred spirits, like-minded, spirit-minded, like you, that can help you get to where you want to be. But all you have to do is just ask. you know. Closed mouths don't really get fed, you know. Always, you know, just remember, I feel like these people will tell you straight up to just be yourself, you know, always to be yourself, you know, in situations. People are going to talk whether they love you, whether they don't. People are going to tell you, you know, maybe a lot of stories about me one day, a lot of good stories, a lot of things that you maybe have seen and witnessed and saw for yourself, and then some other things that, you know, you may be like, huh, what? But they didn't treat me like, you know. But this is, you know, you need to learn how to, you know, maybe a child had problems, maybe you and the child had problems at a young age, learning how to read, write, express yourself, things like that. Spiritually, you are growing. Next, you do have, like, as far as your intentions and your goals would be the Three of Fire. So the Three of Fire is about, you know, abundance that's coming in. It is about, you know, your expectations. It is also about your, like, your spiritual support system, where you do have partnerships and alliances. I do see where you need to have patience at this time, they're saying, and you need to make long-term plans, thinking about what is gonna, you know, maybe bring me some coin later. What can I plant now that can grow? That's, you know, may take some time to grow, but hell, all we got is time. So okay, it's gonna take a little time for something to grow. This could be you also maybe wanting to reach out to your child. Also, maybe you waiting for them to reach out to you. Um, I am seeing the Five of Air here and the type of energy that you're in now. So this is about like an unwise choice that has been made. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to grab this deck or not. So it's telling you to review everyone's motives, including your own. Sometimes we gotta check ourselves sometimes. The way that you see yourself is the Nine of Fire. So you kind of have, like, I feel like this way about you where it's like, I have my story and I'm sticking to it type of thing. Spirit is telling you to don't give up and to protect what you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Sometimes we just have to maybe put our foot down. No willy-nilly energy. I feel like this is you being tired with the Nine of Fire. I feel like spiritually you have done a lot, and spiritually you do need to, you know, the projects and things that you have learned, you know, maybe it's, I feel like maybe as far as where you should take your spiritual gifts and things like that. A lot of people have spiritual gifts. I know some people that are kind of afraid to really tap in to they, you know, and I, you know, meant to say all of those taps. But when they're scared to tap all the way into their spirituality, and then some people are, you know, may not be, or some people may be a little shy when it comes to sharing their spiritual gifts with other people. I feel like this. I feel like your spiritual gifts, honestly, are for you. I feel like your spiritual gifts are for you, and there's nothing wrong with them being for you. I think about all the time, like, damn, should I have kept my spiritual gifts, you know, honestly, you know, to myself, you know, and not put nothing on blast. You know what I'm saying? And just kept it for myself because, yeah. But also at the same time, if you feel like it's something, you know, something that you want to share and things that you need to get off your chest, then do that, you know. You don't have to necessarily be someone's life coach or whatever to show or to, you know, to show your talents or your spiritual gifts. Next, what I do see, and I'm going to tap more into that as well. So next, what I do see is the Two of Fire. So the Two of Fire is about you being able to see in spiritual realms. Maybe your child even maybe knowing how to maybe see into spiritual realms if you have opened that, you know, door up for them into your spirituality, and maybe that's how you guys have all been raised. Next, I see the Pathway card. But, you know, this is about someone that is trying to come into their own. So seeing their own path, you know, learning their own way, new partnerships and also contracts that can be going on. Make sure you're not missing out on opportunities. Be open if you want to try and see new things. They're telling you to continue to move forward, and they're telling your child to also to continue to move forward, or outside influences to continue to move forward. You know, nobody's dying. Okay. Hopes and fears for tomorrow is the World card. So the world card is about lessons that need to be learned, and youth maybe still learning lessons, coming through completion, coming to evolvement and learning new things. It can be about you wanting to travel and wanting to move and wanting to see different parts of the world. Can be you feeling like you're separated from your child and the world, you feel like the world is going to eat them up and spit them out. All right? We don't have to think that drastic. But I do see that this is where, two people separately, are basically on the path to enlightenment. No matter which way you go, we're always going to learn something. Next, what I do see even in your outcome is the Three of Water. So the Three of Water is about a celebration. It's about a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement. The birth announcement really stuck out to me. And in the need to have more fun. So maybe you need to maybe have more fun. Let your hair down. Take the sensible approach. What's blocking and hindering you is this Queen of Earth energy, where it's about you being thoughtful, creative, making time for those around you. So the people that want to have you around, those are the people that you are making good memories with. Deal with your challenges in a kind, like manner. You know what I'm saying? Letting certain things roll off your shoulders. Queen of Pentacles is the type of person, they're only going to tell you one time, and then it's like after that you're going to have to figure it out. How many times am I going to have to tell you before you actually know or get it that I'm even being serious? You know what I mean? It's not you being mean. You're speaking English, right? You understand what I'm saying, right? So next, what I am seeing, what's clarifying this life experience is the pathway. So the pathway is about you going down this pathway of enlightenment. It's taken a long time, and I feel like as far as things really getting grounded, maybe in the household, or maybe even like with the closest family, I feel like it can maybe take up to maybe 2 years. Because it's still, I feel like, more things that you have to see with this life experience card. It's life, that's the way the cookie crumbles type of thing, I feel. Bruce Almighty. So next, I do see what's blocking, hindering is the Lover's card. So you have this way about you where the Queen of Pentacles, they love their little babies. They take care of people. Like I said, they take care of people. And I'm not going to say your son feels like, they're in a relationship with you with this Lover's card, but I see where you love your child. You may be in a relationship with somebody that could have maybe blocked or maybe hindered a situation maybe before. But, we got the Lover's card out here. I feel like this is, you wanting to love your children. It's the number 15. Maybe they feel like you've been a little obsessive. Maybe you do work hard, because 15 in regular tarot is the devil, which the devil is Capricorn, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe somebody's a little obsessive. Maybe somebody has bondaging ways sometimes. Maybe you're working too much, or maybe you just put all of your energy maybe into your children or partners or people that you care about. I do see the root cause to this is a mature man, so maybe their dad, I don't know, maybe their dad has a piece to this story too, or maybe you feel like they could do more, because this is somebody that's just sitting here. It's like, when are you going to get up and maybe take initiative? Why don't you know? It's almost like, damn, I feel like these two people are growing up together, this mature man and the child. The past, I do see the past. Maybe you were married, maybe you were in a committed relationship, and then boom, there goes the baby. 3. We can be talking that way back, but we could be talking about also about our spiritual gifts and things, and they're telling you to be committed to what you know. This marriage card doesn't necessarily have to be a person or somebody that you're necessarily screwing, but it's about a commitment, and it's about honoring that, and it's about going towards the people who you feel supported by. Does that make sense? So next, what I am seeing with your goal and your intentions is the 3 of Fire, where you do have support, partnerships, and alliances. It's about your expectations of money coming into you that you could be waiting for. This is about you prepping to make long-term plans. What is clarifying that? You have the main female. So I feel like you are the main female. This is about you needing to put yourself first and make sacrifices for you that are going to make you happy, that are going to make you feel like you're in an alignment with your divine life's purpose. All right? Does that make sense? The type of energy you're in now is the 5 of air. So this is about an unwise choice, and this is about you letting things stress you out so badly, with this bad health card, that you might feel like you're running like a chicken with your head turned cut off. Maybe this is saying that you maybe need to rest with this card, with this bad health. Maybe they're talking about your eating habits. Maybe they're talking about your sleeping habits. If you have to take any medicines, then you need to be taking that. Maybe somebody could be made. Hopefully, no one is sick in the family and things like that, but we have a foundation and things to run. You have to take care of yourself in order to, for somebody else to see you, whether it's a partner or whether it's your child. Okay, you have to take care of yourself. If you was on an airplane flying and both of y'all were flying on the airplane and they said, goddamn, put on the fucking mask, you're going to have to put your mask on first if your son was still a baby. If they were really still this page. Because that's how you still see them as your baby. You would have to put your mask on first. So making sure that you took care of yourself, in order for your child, right? So next I do see the thief card. So the thief card with you, the way that you see yourself, maybe you feel like, oh, well, maybe did I overstep my boundaries? Did I not? You know what I mean? With this thief card, maybe you could be feeling like you've been lied to or manipulated. Maybe you've bent the truth sometimes a little bit in some things. I feel like we have to maybe rebuild trust, set boundaries, protect what you've created, and have courage. And like they said, be yourself, and that's what your child is going through, trying to figure out, I feel like, where they really fit in at. Outside influences, I do see the courthouse. So I don't know if your child is the type of child that maybe, is kind of really exploring their options and getting into anything and everything. I hope not, because I see this courthouse card, but they could be coming back to you with this courthouse card, trying to ask, hey, can I come back? Hey, can I have time to do this? Hey, can I have time to do that? Maybe we have talked about the fights have gotten so bad to where it's like I'm asking for a restraining order, but I don't feel like it's that bad with the 5 of air. Yeah, this person walked away. They feel like they need their space. They're trying to figure out where they belong. They want freedom. This is the number 23. 2 + 3 is 5. They want their freedom. So maybe, they may be doing things maybe just like this person did not even know it. And or maybe do. It just depends. Let me know what you think about this reading. I'm definitely going to leave the comment section open for you. If anybody else would like to book a personal reading with me, go ahead and book and I will get you straight. So next I do see your hopes and fears for tomorrow is the World card. So this is about coming into completion of life, knowing what life is about, knowing that what goes around comes around in every situation, knowing that people are going to have to grow and learn on their own. You have the Poverty card, so feeling like, damn, is this all that fucking life is? It's just a bunch of work where I'm feeling like Raggedy Ann and goddamn Oliver Twist. Willy Wonka. What was the boy's name? I forgot, but you know what I mean, okay? Praying for tomorrow, I feel like all the time too that you might be doing. But this is about, you'll get out of this situation once you, I feel like, stay committed. Things will balance itself out. This even child gonna be tired of ripping and running, like okay. Girl, how many times did I go back to my grandma's house? Outcome card, you have the 3 of fire or 3 of water, so I feel like there will be a reunion. There will be a reunion. Then you have the 9 of water that's at the bottom of the deck, saying that your wish is going to come true. Wow, this person coming right back home. What did I tell you? They feel like you're being mean, though. They feel like you're being mean. Maybe you started up shit. Maybe they feel like sometimes you may act a little fake. I don't know why they feel like that. Or they may feel stuck, like they maybe can't do anything or be grown. Let me know what you think about that. But let me go ahead and pour out a few more cards on some things that you should be doing. Maybe as hobbies, life purpose. Let's jump into it. So your first card is a spiritual teacher. So maybe you should maybe you have been thinking about putting and exposing your gifts out there. So it says that you heal with your classes, seminars, and sessions. So you just set out appropriate time for yourself. Always include, always think about yourself, even when thinking about other people. Before I, have to do before I do anything, I have to get myself together first. Remember? So next is teaching. So teaching. So maybe you might want to teach younger kids. You can start off even by maybe even volunteering, talking to maybe younger kids where you're forming a relationship with them, teaching them this, teaching them that, teaching them maybe about spirituality. Um, Things like that. It doesn't even have to be spirituality, but you inspire young people to learn. We can all inspire. Each one teach one. It's so many of us out here. Next, I do see writing. So maybe you heal, inspire, and teach and entertain with the words that you write to people. Okay, whether it's poetry, whether it's songs, whether it's you making horoscopes, you know you teaching people about yoga, you teaching people about their bodies, you teaching people about anything. You teaching them about transformation, the transformations that you have been through. Teaching them letting people know your story. What's your story? I'm curious to know. You have this trust card. So this trust card is trust your feelings and your dreams to guide your career path. You're always at the right place at the right time. I feel like you need to step up and take a leadership position and, maybe put yourself out there. They say take charge of this situation. Next, what I am seeing with you is yoga. See, look at that. So maybe you might want to try exercising. Maybe, maybe that's something that you wanted to get into. Maybe you want to be an instructor. Maybe you've been watching it. But your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. I'm actually going to start doing yoga because I really do feel like it will really ground me out a little bit more and make me feel good, make my body feel good, So they're telling you that it's time to decide. You already know about synchronicities, angel numbers, you know those things. You Google those things, you see those things, you write those things down. But they're telling you, even though you see those numbers, they're just letting you know what your options are, and they're telling you that you need to make a decision based on your heart's desires. You even know how to cook. You feed everybody. You do oracle cards too, I'm sure, but you just need more practice. It's about your experience. Your experience is not going to be the same as someone else's. Your experience is not going to be the same as mine. My experience is not going to be the same as yours. We might have similar this and that, but it's not going to be the same. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed, so you could even be writing books, really, really good at writing, and also, as I said before, music. All of that. So you have choices. Go towards your heart's desires, not what other people want you to be, what you want to be. And you will always be able to use your gifts. You could use your gifts on your closest friends, your family, whoever, So let me grab some feelings on how your son feels right now. I just want to check his energy real quick, make sure that he's straight. How is her son feeling? And her son is an Aquarius. Angelina is a Libra. So, okay, so your son is feeling lonely. Also, they're feeling peaceful. So maybe they just are trying to center themselves. They do feel sad. Sometimes they feel happy and inspired. They feel challenged. I feel like sometimes they feel disgusted because they do project. They are shy and maybe a bit introverted and scared to, speak up. I see that you're worried about them. And frustrated. Worried and frustrated with them. But what's coming towards you in the regards to this situation is the Knight of Air. So be careful on how we're communicating, the both of you. I do see the Hermit. So Spirit is going to give you time to, look within, to ask yourself the who, what's, where's, and why's. You have the answers. The answers that you're seeking are definitely seeking you. I do see the Dreamer. So the Dreamer is about, wanting a fresh start. I feel like with this Four of Earth energy, this is saying being too furious or too cautious with money. good business decisions that you can be doing or making, and giving to the less fortunate. This is about like not being selfish with the four of earth. Open and embrace people with open arms, you know. Um, I'm sure the fight, the miscommunication, it happens sometimes. Okay. But we forgive, we still open with loving arms, both of you, you know, eight of fire. So I do see communication coming in. So it's just a lot going on right now at once. So I do feel like you guys will speak and talk. Let me pull you. I wanted to pull this for you. So this is going to be a message from Spirit for you. So this is going to close out this reading. I hope I answered your questions. So you have the wasp spirit. So they're telling you sometimes life stings, Angelina. Sometimes it does. You got to know how to take the roles. Next, I do see the koi fish spirit. So there's always enough. So you're enough. Your child needs to know that they're enough as well sometimes. Sometimes we just need a hug. Sometimes we just need to know. So they're telling you now is a lucky time. Because I do feel like, there's going to be some healing from this. We're going to be able to get over the situation. I do see the hummingbird spirit. So they're telling you to be in the present moments. What can you do now? Not talking about what could you done before. What can you do now? Be here now. And next is act as if. Act as if it's already there. Act as if, it's already happening. Act as if he's already about to be on the way. All right? And look, Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back. Okay? So you're not missing or losing out on anything. Just believe in yourself that you have enough, and that, and trust in the divine detours that they're telling you. Okay? People have to learn their own way sometimes. So let me know what you thought about this reading, Angelina. I really did enjoy it. And I will see and talk to you later.